In this video I will show you how to capture audio with the Pictor Pro. Super 8 and sometimes regular 8 came with an audio track. It's extremely rare, but you will find it when capturing film. We developed an audio head which can capture 2 tracks, and then you would think, why 2 tracks? Because Super 8, most of the films only used 1 track, but in rare cases there is a balance track which is really tiny, and some of the projectors were capable of adding a second track to the film. That could be very important if that has been used to capture speech, dubbing of audio. With the Pictor Pro you can capture both tracks. If you capture audio, you need to guide the film through the different paths, because for audio you need to follow the path through the audio head. And I will show you how to do that. The first is the same. From the film it goes to the first reel, then the tension arm, and then the third roller. But now from the third roller, instead going upwards towards that roller, we need to follow it through the audio head. So you carefully align the film passing the audio head, and from there everything is the same. Again, you check if there is no slack on the film, if it doesn't slip. If that is the case, everything is okay. So everything is okay. So now we can capture audio. For audio capturing, you cannot change the speed of the transport during capturing, because the speed should be the same throughout the whole capturing. As you notice, the audio mode is now switched to off. That setting would be used for all silent films, and that's a nice setting when scanning silent films, because then you can change the speed during the capture. However, if you switch to the audio mode and again you just use the scroll wheel of your mouse, the first step would be mute, the second would be duo. That means that you are capturing both tracks, the left track and the right track, or the main track, which is used the most, which is the widest track, and the balance track, which is the auxiliary track. The third setting is main, where you would only capture the main track. In most cases, capturing the main track would be enough. However, if they dubbed audio on the balance track, you could also set it to aux. Then you are capturing the second track only. If you don't know what is used on the film, then I would advise to select dual, because in post software it's very easy to remove one of the tracks if it was not used for any audio. Audio capturing, the speed is quite important, you would think. This film has a playback speed of 24 fps. But my computer is a little bit slow and cannot capture at 24 fps. Is that bad? No, you can capture at slower speeds. So what I will do is I will reduce the speed to 18 fps and I will capture the film. I will first hit pause. Then you see that the tension is applied. If I click Start Capture, the button changes from capturing to capture pending. The reason is that it will only start capturing when the transport speed is set to what it should be, in this case 18 fps. Because the audio will now be captured at 18 fps. So now if I click forward play, the transport will run, and when it hits the 18 fps, the audio will be captured and the film will be captured. Now it's capturing the film. This is just a live playback of the audio, and it's a little bit slower than what it should be, because this film was shot at 24 fps. When capturing audio, The audio track will be stored in a separate track on your computer, and with our audio sync software you can sync the audio afterwards to the proper FPS. Again, this film should be played back at 24 FPS, so with our software you can change the playback speed. This is how you capture audio.